a dream. I don't know which way to go. Now let me sing you that. He's gonna kill me. I should have taken Olmec. The minute I'm moving, ooh, way too slow.
Is my shirt ready yet?
Keep your pants on. You're lucky I'm doing this at all.
Oh, yeah, woman's work.
Oh, get away from me. I have to concentrate. Go.
What's with all the lights? Don't you know it's
Straight
daytime?
Up now, tell me, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but it's very dark in this place. I need to see the iron.
We'll never pay the electric bill.
Look, stop being so chintzy. You're right, I have a weapon in my... Get that, will you?
I can just get another shirt.
No, you couldn't. They're all dirty.
Messing around there. Open the door. I brought the donuts. Put on the coffee.
Just come right in, huh? What brings you back to the smart side of town?
We're working on an investigation. I need some help.
You got it.
Not yours. I need to borrow your wife.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
Oh, boy.
Nico, what did you do?
Me? It's your fault.
I just got here.
Not you, her. She's been having the lights on and the radio and everything else.
I said you're the one who plugged in the coffee maker. You blew the whole place out.
Tad wanted coffee.
Now it's my fault.
Well, you could have waited till I was done ironing.
Then the donuts would have been stale by then.
Oh, please, just go change the fuse box.
I don't know where the hell the fuse box is in his dump.
Well, darling, don't look at me. Fuses are men's work.
Oh, now she's trying to throw that in my face. Check that out.
Happily ever after.
Shut up, Dad.
Yeah, shut up, Ted.
Not going to let your mother get away this time. She is here to stay. And we're all going to be together again.
Have you told her about that?
Well, no, not yet. But after our evening together last night.
You too? Hi, Mother.
Hello, we're just talking about you.
Oh, really? Look at you. You look radiant, darling.
What about me?
You look like you could have used a little more sleep.
You ought to know.
Palmer.
Well, you two are full of vim and vigor.
Well, this is a very important day for us, isn't it? And Nina's coming home.
Yes, it is.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, Dr. Joe.
Nina, your release papers are just about done.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Joe.
Well, I'm wonderful seeing you looking so well.
We have your splendid staff to thank for that. Also, special thanks to Cliff. I'd like to talk to him before we leave.
Father, I think he's busy.
Oh, nonsense. Could you page him?
Cliff isn't coming in today, Palmer. Why don't you call him tomorrow? I'll see you on the way out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. Palmer, what are you doing?
I'm calling Cliff at home.
Father, now, I told Cliff that I was not going to interfere in his personal life, and I intend to keep that promise. I'm going to hold you to it, too.
You can't mean this.
I have thought about it all night, and it's the best thing for right now.
You don't love me? Is that it?
Oh, no, Cliff, I love you very
Then
much.
what happened? What happened? All of a sudden, marriage is too much of a commitment for you?
No.
Then there's no reason for you not to wear this.
Yes, there is. There's Nina.
All My Children, brought to you by the people who bring your baby the right food at the right stage, Beechnut Stages.
I told you again and again, Nina's being here doesn't change anything. You are the woman that I love. Why are you suddenly so insecure?
I'm not. It's the opposite. I feel confident that what I'm doing is right.
I'm sorry, I don't get it.
I put myself in your shoes. How would I feel if Jesse suddenly came back to Pine Valley? And I realized that as much as I love you, if Jesse suddenly appeared on the scene, I would need time to sort out my feelings for him, for you.
This is different. The two of you loved each other when Jesse died. Nina and I stopped loving each other. Their relationship is over. She's married another man.
You let her marry Matt when Michael was born because you believed that Michael was Matt's son. You stopped pursuing Nina so that she could be together with her baby's father. But can you honestly say that you stopped loving her?
Angie, it doesn't matter. That is the past. It's over. It's the past. This is now. This was before I fell in love with you.
What if you had known back then that Michael was your child? Wouldn't you have married Nina so the four of you could be united as a family?
I don't know. I don't know.
Knowing the truth about Michael changes everything. The four of you could be a real family again. If I were given that chance with Jesse, it would be hard to just walk away.
Fine, that's you. I'm different. I know what I want.
Do you?
Yes.
Jesse is gone forever, but Nina is still alive. She still loves you. And she is still the mother of your son.
Nina and Michael are two different relationships. Yes, I am very glad that I am Michael's father. And yes, I want to be a father to him. But the woman that I love is not Michael's mother. It is you. It is you, Angie. And get it through your head, please. I am going to marry you October 7th, as scheduled.
That is what I want to. And since we are both so sure taking it a little time isn't going to hurt, now I can always put the ring back on. But for right now, you hold on to it.
Dad, guess what? I talked to Mom today.
Is it lunch already?
Yeah. Hi, Angie.
Hi, sweetheart.
Dad, guess what? Mom's coming home from the hospital today, and she's going over Grandpa's. So can we go see her after school?
I don't know.
That's a great idea.
Would you like to come?
No, not today. I think you and your dad should visit Mom alone.
Why don't you go make a couple sandwiches for the two of us? I'll be right in, okay?
Oh, no. I'll
go
stay
now.
with you.
No, go on. I have to run. We can continue another time. Bye, Bobby. Bye.
Last one of the kitchen's nuggets.
I simply want to thank the man. You two seem to make a simple act of courtesy like an elaborate plot to get you and Cliff back together again.
Well, isn't it, Father?
Well, you better be careful because you're getting just as suspicious as your mother.
Palmer, take this suitcase down to Jasper in the limousine and wait there.
Not very subtle, Daisy. However, today, your every wish is my command.
My, Father's in a good mood. Do I smell reconciliation in the air?
He and I are getting on. Let's leave it at that. Are you sure you're not terribly disappointed Cliff isn't here to be with you this morning?
Yeah. I mean, that's all fine. You made me face the fact that I still am in love with Cliff. In fact, I was awake all last night thinking about him.
Oh,
No, I wasn't crying my eyes out at all. In fact, I wasn't even thinking about him in relationship to me. I was thinking about Cliff and Angie. And how lucky he is to have someone like her. For his sake and for Bobby's, too. And how she probably is going to make him a lot happier than I ever did. I still love Cliff. What I have to want for him, therefore, is his happiness.
Honey, you can't just give up on the man you love.
You did.
Your father and I are different. We've always been oil and water. But you and Cliff, you aren't.
Well, somehow Cliff and I missed our chance. And I have to accept that and get on with my life.
You're sure this is what you want?
Mm-hmm. Of course, it scares me to death to be without a man in my life, but I have a wonderful child. And I'm going to make a really wonderful life for the two of us.
My little girl. Oh, you've grown into a beautiful, strong woman.
Oh, thank you. I really love having you here, Mother. But I don't need you to lean on anymore. Maybe it'll stand on my own 2 feet. It feels really great.
I can see that. You have a very different look about you.
So, if you have to move back to Paris, you go ahead and you can do that. Unless, of course, Father has convinced you to stay.
Well,
Ready to go? I've got your walking papers for you.
Sir, the patient cannot just walk out. We must take her out the door in a wheelchair.
Well, why don't you go get a wheelchair, bring it in here, and you can wheel her out yourself. That'll make you happy.
Oh, don't mind him. He's always like this.
Well, here we are. Nina's coming home. All the Cortlands will be together again.
Tell her to turn off some of the electrical things in there. Cecily, turn off some of the electrical things in there.
Okay.
Let there be light. There you go. All right, turn off the radio.
All right. Nicely done, Ted. Dad.
What is it? Brad.
Anytime.
Cecily,
Sweetheart.
I want you to remember something, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're not at your Aunt Phoebe's house, so you can't turn on all the appliances because everything will blow out. That's all I want to say.
I'm amazed you have any appliances left after the robbery.
Oh, thanks, Tad. Hit us right where it hurts.
Speaking of which, have a donut. Let me tell you about my latest caper.
Oh, I am dying. Ooh, cinnamon. I'm dying to find out what my part is going to be.
It's not going to be nothing.
But Nico,
You haven't even heard it yet.
Doesn't matter. She's not doing it.
Excuse me. This is my life. I like to hear what Tad has to say. I mean, it's about time that someone discovered my innate abilities as a private detective.
I gotta hand it to her, Nico. She did a hell of a job getting the information from Adam's pilot.
You see?
You're no Matty Hayes. All you found out is that Adam went to Singapore. Big deal.
He may have gone to Singapore. He may have, he may not. We don't know.
Are you saying the pilot lied to me?
Maybe. It's a strong possibility. What is that funky smell in here?
Nah, this place always stinks. Go on. Sit.
Well, last night while I was snooping, I went through Adam's suitcase, the one he supposedly took to Singapore. It was strange. None of his clothes looked like they'd been worn at all. On top of that, while I was looking around, I found a drawer full of memorabilia of his relationship with Brooke. Pictures, letters, even an old Valentine.
Now, if Adam's so stuck on Dixie, why is he mooning over his...
Exactly.
Are you saying that Adam is still in love with Brooke?
Last night confirmed it for me. When I was playing Shadow around the Chandler mansion, I realized that he'd engineered it so he could spend time alone with Brooke. Heard everything he said, the sleaze. I was absolutely right. He's been trying to use Dixie's baby to weasel his way back into Brooke's affection. He wants Dixie out and Brooke back in. If you ask me, shipping Dixie away to Laurel Hill like that was entirely too convenient for him.
What, are you saying that Adam had something to do with Dixie cracking up or what?
Wait a minute. You know what this is just like? It's like that old movie Gaslight, where the husband tries to convince Ingrid Bergman that she's going wacko, but she really isn't.
Somehow we got to prove whether or not Adam went to Singapore. I mean, no offense, Cecily, but he could have bribed that pilot with so much money he would have lied to his own mother.
Okay, where do we go from here?
We try to figure out, get some information on this supposed business deal in Singapore.
Well, what do you mean supposed?
Well, this morning I went through the Wall Street Herald. There wasn't a story on anything about a Chandler takeover of anything in Singapore or the Middle East anywhere.
Except sometimes those takeovers don't show up in the papers. You're kept hush-hush.
Maybe, maybe not. But right now it's my only need, and I need Cecily to break it.
How?
Well, it involves our old friend Sean Cuddy.
No way.
Let the man talk. Will you sit?
You're right. I do smell something. You know what I'm saying? It's like burning.
Check it out. Listen, if you want to talk to Sean, I happen to know you could get in touch with him over at Valley Inn today.
Tad, just tell me what you want me to do. I'm there, baby.
Oh, man.
What?
My shirt.
Oh, Nico, please don't yell.
Okay, I'm going to give you two rules, okay? One is there's no way in hell you go anywhere near my clothes or Sean Cuddy. Sean Cuddy, I hate that name, ever again.
Nico, sweetheart, the mark's on the back. Just keep your jacket on and no one will ever know.
Nice try.
No shirt, no Sean. End of discussion.
I better go.
Stay. Nico, sweetheart, I know you're upset about the shirt, and I'm really sorry, but what does this have to do with my pumping Sean for information?
I'm not letting you 50 feet from that lowlife. Understand what I'm saying?
I can handle him.
No, and that's final.
Male chauvinism at his best, right here.
Nico, if I had anybody else to turn to, I would, believe me, but I don't. Cecily's the only person that Sean will talk to. I figure he's still got the hots for, maybe.
If I didn't know you for the idiot you are, I'd stick your teeth right down your throat right now.
Leave Rambo in the bedroom for a second, would you please? It was just a manner of speaking, a figure of speech. I'm sorry.
Cecily, we got work to do, okay? Could you excuse us, please?
I suppose I don't get my coffee.
Tad, stay right there. Listen to me. Tad needs our help to help Dixie. We can't say no.
Yeah, I can when he's asking my wife.
Dixie is stuck in some snake pit of an institutional hell, and who knows how long Adam's going to keep her there, Nico. Now, you and I had to really fight the odds to get out of trouble and get to the altar. We learned through it all what true love is all about. We got a lot of help from our friends, sweetheart. Now, don't you think we owe it to Tad and Dixie to help them out?
Okay, Tad, whatever you want, I'll do.
No, Nico, he asked me.
Adam is dangerous, that's it.
No argument there.
When he finds out what Tad's doing, he's gonna fight. And I don't want you in the line of fire. Can you understand that, both of you?
Well, gee, I didn't realize I was volunteering for a suicide mission.
Fantastic. Now you'll stay out of it.
Well, if my husband says, butt out, sweetheart, all I can say is, your wish is my command.
I hope you understand.
Yeah, I'll just think of something else.
If you need me, call me, whatever.
I will.
Thanks, Mrs. Kelly.
Well, anything for you, my lord and master.
Wait, where are you going?
I have to interview a new waitress for the club. I completely forgot. I'm sorry.
I'll go with you.
No, honey. I'll just meet you there, okay? There's no time. I love you. Just remember, keep your jacket on. No one will ever know. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye.
Well, I gotta get my shirt now.
Just in time.
What for?
Well, I'm on my way out to mail the wedding invitations. Now, would you like to check the names against the list just one last time?
No.
Okay. See you later.
Mom, you better hold off mailing those.
Oh?
The wedding might be postponed.
Postponed?
Yes, it could even be called off.
Is Nina causing trouble?
No.
Now, don't you tell me that Nina is not at the bottom of this.
Well, she is in a way, but this is my doing. I'm trying really hard to do what is best for Cliff. Nina, she admitted to me that she still loves him. She didn't tell Cliff that,
But what she said makes you wonder whether or not Cliff still loves her?
Well, he needs the chance to find out, and I am the only one who can give him that chance.
Well, Angie, there is such a thing as being too noble.
Well, I'm afraid Cliff is the one who might be too noble.
I don't understand.
You know, Cliff's a lot like Jesse was. That's probably why I fell in love with him. Two highly principled men who stick to their word no matter what.
Now, do you really think that Cliff is marrying you because he gave you his word?
I want Cliff to be clear about what he feels for Nina before I walk down that aisle with him. I gave him back the engagement ring so that he could be completely free to see her.
But what if he has feelings for Nina? What then?
I don't know.
Cliff,
Angie, you're not running away from me. Angie!
I didn't mean to...
Unless you can look me in the eye and tell me you don't love me anymore, I want this ring back on your finger where it belongs.
Cliff, look. Cliff, I just...
From the first day they met, there was love.
I just couldn't stay away from you, girl.
But somehow it slipped away.
I think I've lost Court for good.
I have never been this angry at her before.
For Tina, has marriage been just a game?
You convince yourself that it's okay to lie.
All I'm asking for is one more chance.
We had the kind of love that comes around once in a lifetime.
We still do. I know we do.
I try in my heart to forgive you, and I can't do it.
One life to live. Weekdays.
I'll make sure that Mr. Chandler gets your proposal before he looks at anyone else's.
I'll make it with your while, Sean. That's a promise.
It's always a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Dunn. Till tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Cecily.
Oh, Sean, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's with me today. I'm just at such a total loss.
Hey, forget it. Let me help you. Car keys.
Thank you.
Don't want to lose those.
No, I don't. That's my last worldly possession.
Hey, are you all right? No, obviously you're not.
No, I just got to pull myself together. It's just that today is really awful.
You want to tell me about it?
Well, Sean, you're so nice. I don't know why you're being so nice to me after the terrible way I treated you.
Because I care about you. And I always will.
Sean, please stop being so nice. Otherwise, I'm going to start crying. I'm never going to stop. I better go.
Cecily, you said something about your car. You and Nico having money problems?
Oh, it's just that today it's really the pits, you know, and I'm just being such a big baby. That's what Nico would say.
You tell Uncle Sean all about it.
Sean, everything's horrible. Nico and I are fighting all the time. He hates everything I do, and he's dragged me to this really dreary and ugly apartment, and we got robbed. The neighbors yell and scream day and night. I just feel like a nervous wreck.
Well, that pig, I can't believe he's putting you through this.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm telling you all this.
Look, I want to help you. I could lend you money.
Oh, no, I couldn't dream of that. No. But I'd like to sit and chat with you for a while.
I'd be glad to. Come on.
It's very sweet of you. I'm glad. It looks like you're doing well. I mean, if you can offer to lend money.
Oh, yeah, Adam's made me his right-hand man now.
Oh, really? How do you like working for Mr. Chandler?
Well, he's tough, but I've learned a lot from him.
Really? Oh, that's great. Well, what exactly are you doing for him?
What a wonderful homecoming. Where's Michael?
He's upstairs in the nursery. Cook is giving him lunch.
Well, I have to go and see him right now. I'm dying to see my baby.
Run along.
The boy has missed you so.
Can you think of anything better than all of us together under one roof?
Well, it has been an up day, that's for sure.
Well, last night wasn't too bad either.
No, it wasn't.
Daisy.
I think I'm going to go upstairs and get Nina settled in before lunch.
All right, well, don't be too long. I have a few ideas I want to toss around with you.
Uncle Palmer, do you have a minute?
Oh, yes, anything for you. I feel as though the weight of the world is lifted from my shoulders.
I know that it's been hard for you with Nina being in the hospital.
Are you in some kind of trouble?
Uncle Palmer, there's something that I didn't tell you because she was sick.
Palmer! Palmer, damn it. Hey, you stop dragging your feet. Dixie needs you.
Crashing into my house like that? What is it?
I want to know what the hell you're doing about your niece.
What about Dixie?
You haven't told him yet?
Well, I was about to when you walked in.
What are you two talking about? Something happened to Dixie?
Yes, she's...
Well, come on, spit it out.
Tad?
She's been committed. Palmer, she's in a mental institution.
She's what?
She's had some kind of breakdown. She's in a rubber room at Laurel Hill.
All I'm suggesting is that we take a little time.
I don't need time.
Do you remember the first time we used to talk about getting married? We said that neither one of us would marry again unless we could find a true partner.
I do remember that. It's why I chose you.
I don't want to be married because we're both doctors and we can understand one another's lives. Or because our sons like each other and they want to be brothers, or because we're each other's best friend. I want all of that and more. I want all the passion and romance, the conflict, the fighting. I want what I had with Jesse. I want it all. And what's more, I want that for you, too.
Angie.
I won't settle for anything less. I don't ever want you looking over your shoulder, wondering what it might have been like between you and Nina. Make sure, for me, please see Nina, spend time with her. And if the past is truly dead, then we have a whole future ahead of us.
Well, nothing I say is going to make any difference, is it? You've already decided for both of us, haven't you?
I hope that is not what I'm doing.
Then don't tell me to spend time with Nina. Don't. I don't want to. I want to spend time with the woman I'm engaged to.
We're not engaged. Not anymore.
Don't do this, Angie. Put the ring back on. Don't push me away. Don't.
If it's right, Cliff, you'll be back.
Singapore, it all sounds so glamorous, doing business all over the world. I'm sure the only way he feels safe doing that is knowing that you're here at home, keeping things running smoothly.
He does depend on me almost entirely, in business and in personal manners.
Oh, which is a mess right now. I mean, everybody in town knows that Dixie has gone a little, out of it.
Yeah, and on top of that, he had this great big business deal going down. Very hush-hush, though, so don't tell anybody that I mentioned it to you, okay?
Don't be silly. Who would I tell?
Well, I'm one of the only people that Adam really let in on this Singapore deal. So if it ever got out, the stock market could go wild.
I won't breathe a word. When he goes there, does he stay at the Singapore Universal? Because my mother loves that place. That's where she always stays.
No, he stays at the Singapore Suites East. He tries to avoid hotels.
Oh, I should have known. Well, this is great. I'm sure that pretty soon he'll be taking you around the world with him.
Yeah, he should have taken me this time because trying to communicate with the time difference made communication by phone almost impossible.
But you surely talked to him while he was in Singapore.
No, we did most of the business by telex or fax transmissions.
Oh, so he sent stuff to you?
Yeah, several times a day.
Oh.
Yeah, almost every morning I woke up to the sound of paper rolling off of my fax machine.
Miracles of modern technology.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, you don't have to run off.
No, really, Sean, I've taken up so much of your time already.
Please, take more.
No, it's very sweet of you. I couldn't.
No, I hate to see you run off when you're still so upset. I mean, somehow we ended up talking about me all the time, and you never even finished telling me about Nico. And maybe we could go someplace where we could talk a little more privately.
No, I don't think so.
I remember when you used to cry in my arms and used to tell me everything.
Get your hands off my wife.
Nico, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Rescue my wife. Come on, darling. We have to see the results of the pregnancy test.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Sweetie pie, don't fight me.
Nico, you're making it.
No, she's in that way, Mood swings, crying all the time.
How could you do this to me?
Things aren't going too well right now. Don't worry about it. Come on, sweetheart, let's go.
Do you want to go with him?
Say yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
She is in some kind of isolation.
Adam has managed to completely cut her off from all of this.
Yeah, well, he can't keep me out. Now, wait just a minute. Why can't she walk out of that place by herself? They can't keep her against her will. That's the law.
I assume he neglected to tell her.
Mm-hmm. Something's fishy here.
That's what we think.
Mm-hmm. And Dixie's a Cooney. Coonies do not become unglued. She's as sane as I am.
Uncle Palmer, she has been acting different lately. I mean, she's forgetting things.
If she forgot about that husband of hers, she'd be all right. How dare he lock her away? It's monstrous.
No, wait a minute. There is something wrong with her. She's very confused. Apparently this postpartum thing is very serious.
She can get over that.
Well, she does need help, but not the type he's giving her. Well, I think what he wants to do is have her declared incompetent. That way he'll get what he always wanted, which is complete possession of his son.
Adam's the one who's mad.
But none of us have enough evidence to force this Dr. Snow to let us in.
And you're the only one who can help. Now, come on, Pom. We got to get on a roll.
Don't push me.
You owe me.
Oh, Terry. Are you all right?
No, it's just a twinge. Could you go upstairs? My medicine's on the bed table.
Do you want me to call a doctor?
No, just hurry and get the medicine.
I'll be right back.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, get your hands off of me. Nothing wrong with my heart. I just didn't want the child around.
You're as bad as I am.
Yeah, you got a lot to learn, including when to keep your mouth shut. Now listen, I don't want anyone to know, especially Melanie, about our previous financial arrangement.
Palmer, if you don't agree to help me with Dixie, I'm sorry. I have no choice.
There's no need to blackmail me into helping my own family. Adam will not get away with hurting a Cooney, not while I have breath in my body.
Well, it took a lot of courage for you to make that decision and act on it.
I don't know about courage. Right now, I would like to pretend Nina does not exist. I would like to get on that phone, call Cliff, go right on looking at houses with him. Oh, gosh, listen to me. I have got to keep myself busy so that I can get through the day.
Well, you said Frankie needs new school clothes.
Oh, no, I don't feel like shopping. Oh, today is the perfect time that we can go through all of the closets and get rid of what's buried in there.
A little occupational therapy?
Yes, and you can help.
Yeah, well, somehow I figured I'd be involved in this. Yeah.
Isn't the church having a clothing drive this fall?
I think so.
Well, by the end of the day, we should have a very big contribution.
Yeah, in the cleanest closets in Pine Valley.
Cliff, those technicians are having one devil of a time. Why are you attacking your dad?
Why? Because of women, that's why. Stupid drawer isn't working.
Huh. Well, maybe I can help you with the drawer.
Good luck.
Gather you're having problems with the women in your life?
I'll never understand them, Joe. Never in a million years.
Oh, is it Angie?
No, all of them. No, nurses in this hospital, to Daisy, to yes, Angie. They all get it stuck in their head that there's some emotional tie between me and Nina. Now, Angie's encouraging me to explore whether or not I want to be with Nina.
I see. There you go. Get a pen stuck there.
Thanks. You know, the nurses in the hospital, that's one thing. That's gossip. Daisy corners me. I mean, granted, she's a hopeless romantic, but now she's going to tell me how I feel, that I still love Nina, that I always have.
She's a woman who speaks her mind.
Well, I wish she'd mind her own business. I wish they all would. See, now they got Angie convinced that something is going on between me and Nina. She gave me back the engagement ring. All based on some imagined electricity between me and Nina.
Is it? Imagined?
Of course it is. I'm marrying Angie, Joe. I love her.
I know. But I've seen the closeness between you and Nina as well. The whole time she's been here, you've made her life and her problems a real priority. You know, you've gone way beyond what she needed from you as her doctor or as her friend.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from you.
I've known you for a long time, Cliff. And from what I've seen, I think Angie made the right decision. Use this time. Take a long, hard look at what your true feelings for Nina might be.
Myself. I don't need you to go around sneaking and spying on me.
I wouldn't have to spy on you if you kept your promises and stayed out of trouble.
I never promised anything.
You stood right here and told Tad that you would stay away from Sean because I didn't want you mixed up in this investigation. Am I right or am I not right?
Do you call that a promise?
What do you call it?
I call it a temporary agreement in order to keep the peace.
Now, translation, a lie. Now, I'm telling you something right now. It's the last time you say one thing to my face and do another thing behind my back. I don't take that. I don't take that at all.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm not. No. I'm just telling you.
Move it.
That I don't want any of these women tricks in this matter. Whoa, take it easy with the thing there, all right?
Listen to me. I am sick and tired of all this male chauvinism. You realize that we are equal partners in business, and we are damn well going to be equal partners in marriage.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. That's why I want to take care of you and protect you and make sure nothing happens to you.
Nico, isn't there any other way that you can do that? I am not an emotional invalid, all right? I am not some pathetic little delicate flower. Please stop trying to change me and accept me the way I am.
Oh, yeah? That's right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, well, one of us is going to have to change this attitude.
Well, it's not going to be me.
Well, it's not going to be me either.
I'm telling you.
You guys ever come up for air?
It's your fault, Ted.
I was afraid of that.
Dad, I saw Sean.
I know. Look, Nico, I came over to apologize. I knew there would be trouble if I let Cecily get involved in this.
What is with you two bozos here? Nobody lets me do anything. I am in charge of my own life. Now, do you want to know what I found out from Sean or not?
Yeah, let's hear the results of the sleuthing expedition.
Okay. Can we prove he wasn't in Singapore?
We can't.
Nice work.
Well, no, come on. It was a good try, all right?
Look, it really looks like he was in the Orient and there was some sort of business deal going down.
Damn it.
There was one thing that seemed rather funny to me.
You want to share it with us?
Of course, yes. Sean mentioned that Adam never actually spoke to him on the telephone. Although he said that he faxed and to Alex stuff to him every day. Oh.
Well, we gotta come up with something. We gotta do it quick.
All right, tell me what. I'm ready for anything. And don't you dare say a word.
Believe me. Listen, Cecil, your next assignment is to make up with Nico. Again, I'm sorry for causing trouble. You guys stay here, work it out, all right? Thanks a lot, Chef.
Hey, if you need anything, I'm here.
We're both here,
Right.
all right?
Okay.
Poor Tad. He's desperately trying to help the woman he loves, and he keeps running into brick walls.
Yeah, right. They tell when a man loves a woman and she's in trouble and he's trying to get her out. I want to protect you just like Ted wants to protect Dixie. All right? I'd hate to see you hurt. Can't you get it through your head? I love you.
Honey, I love you too. But I don't need you to run around rescuing me. Not now, anyway. Isn't there some other way that you can show me how much you love me?
That shouldn't be too hard. It's about time I start maybe getting you in the family way, you know what I'm saying?
No, we don't have a dime. We don't,
Daisy loved the pearls, Andre. Yes. Yes, she's worn them every day. She even wears them to bed. Mm-hmm. Yes. Listen, Andre, I'd like to order a pair of matching earrings, Well, you know Daisy's taste. Nothing simple. All right. Thank you, Andre. Daisy. Daisy.
Palmer.
But, just the person I want to see.
About that lunch.
Yes, about that lunch. I want to make a little addition. We'll have champagne, the oldest and the finest, and Daisy and I will start with caviar and champagne.
Caviar is not on your diet.
Oh, hang my diet. Just go get it.
I don't think Daisy's going to want caviar and champagne.
Well, that's a lot you know. Champagne is mother's milk to my ex-wife.
Daisy isn't here, Palmer. She won't be here for lunch.
Oh, don't talk nonsense. This lunch is partly in her honor.
You're not making this easy for yourself.
What are you talking about? Where's Daisy?
She left you this.
I'll call you if I need you.
Sorry.
Father, what's wrong?
It's your mother. She's gone.
She didn't tell you she was leaving? She didn't say goodbye?
Now, you know Daisy. No strength of character. She left a note. You can read it if you like.
PC, dearest. If home is where the heart is, mine is always with you and our daughter. By the time you read this, I will be on my way back to France.
Just read it to yourself, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, Father.
I don't know why I let myself expect anything other from her.
She always said she was going back to Paris.
After last night. Well, I thought she and I had kind of rediscovered the love that we once shared. Ooh, the witch? I let her lead me astray again.
I think that she loves you just as much as you love her.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that she's ever stopped, but sometimes love is just not enough.
No. No, it isn't enough. You gotta fight. She was never willing to do that. Stay here and fight.
Father, it's just not that simple. Even though you might love somebody desperately in the past, you just always can't get back together again.
Well, I was here. I was willing to try anything.
But neither one of us can recreate the past.
Well, I'm not accepting that kind of defeatist attitude, and you shouldn't either.
Father.
You know, your mother may have run away, but she took those pearls with her that I gave her. Now, if your mother has a little bit of honor, she wouldn't have kept those pearls if she thought that she was completely finished with our relationship. So, those pearls tell me something.
You are an incurable romantic.
Yeah. Listen, you trust me. Cliff is going to be back in your life. The course of true love is always a battle. But true lovers, they always win.
Okay, well, I'm going to put these in the car, all right?
Oh, yes, okay. This box is almost ready to go, too.
Okay, good.
Dear Cliff, thanks to you, I'm going home today. To Cortlandt Manor, anyway. Michael and I both owe you so much. Maybe one day I can repay you in some way. I really value having had the chance to get to know Angie better during this time. I know you will find the happiness you deserve with her. Nina.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
5 months after the Valdez oil spill,